Alright, can you hear me clearly still? Alright, Dad. Alright, what do you got now?
I still think I'm open.
Alright, let's see here. I'm trying to figure out how to clear your voice up because it's really muffled in the. I'm trying to figure out how to clear your voice up because it's really muffled in the. Alright, is it? Try it again, Dad. Alright, is it? Try it again, Dad. You're like super muffled. You're like super Alright, Dad, try it again.
This chat's over.
Alright, Dad, try it again.
It's open mics at 2 point.
Is that better for not shadowing your face?
Mm-hmm. But he sounds like he's in a hole.
Maxine texted back.
What did she say?
Sounds like a plan. When would you want to do it? I'll just text her back tomorrow and see what that looks like. Where are you streaming to?
Just YouTube, just
You want me to go listen to it?
not yet. I gotta look up and see if there's audio settings.
Okay, I'm gonna go make a coffee now.
You know what's really upsetting?
So I hope this video was helpful for you. If you're trying to stream on a budget to Twitch or Mixer on your Xbox or PlayStation, this is everything you need to capture game audio and get you on and running so that you can monitor. Make sure this is zero. Because if you turn my monitor up, it's going to send your message.
Let me see.
Which will then end up back into your Razer Texas, and you'll end up with an echo. That's what you do. So you'll hear yourself through your snow and also through your capture.
I wonder why it's not letting me. Hang on just a second.
So make sure you your mic monitoring is all the way off, and then your headset will capture the capture card will capture everything your headset hears. So all of the conversation, everything that you hear in game will all come in here and it'll come right into the Razer website. So when you're in your OBS software, I'm not going to cover how to do this. It's pretty easy. But you end up with two audio fields. So you're going to end up with one for your snow, that's for your chat to hear, and mute everything else. And there's my camera that's capturing me right now talking. And then there's my Razer Ripson, which is my audio from my Xbox. So I hope this video was helpful for you. If you're trying to stream on a budget,
Alright, you got me now?
Xbox or PlayStation, this is everything you need to capture game audio and get you on and running.
Dad, can you hear me?
Stream like a pro. So just to recap the equipment that you need, the Razer Ripson HD Gray Box 4K pass-through is $175. Depending on country you live in, you're going to need the Elgato chat mic, which is about $20.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're super clear now. Alright, hang on, let me see if that fixed it. Well, let me see if that fixed it, because it's super clear now. It's super clear now. Alright, give me a couple lines here, Dad. It's super clear now. Alright, give me a couple lines here, Dad. Alright, give me a couple lines here, Dad. Alright, do it again. Alright, give me a couple lines here, Dad. Alright, do it again. Alright, give me a couple lines here, Dad. Hang on, I'm letting it clear out for a second before you try it again. Hang on, I'm letting it clear out for a second.
Gotta open up six classes over at the military base.
Hang on, I'm letting it clear out for a second. Alright, it's super distorted.
Alright, so the other day I picked up this, and this, it may just look like a mess of cables in my hand right now, is actually the Elgato Chatlink cable. And what it does is, it allows you to sort of plug into the 3.5mm port on either your PlayStation 4 or your Xbox One controller, and then make sure that the other end of it basically gets plugged into an Elgato capture card so that you can get chat audio and game audio at the same time. And that can be a lot of fun if you want to do things like, you know, showcase highlights from streams, or basically just take moments where you're playing with friends online and preserve those in some way. It's awesome for making sure that you capture their audio reactions, which can be a whole lot of fun. At least it was a blast for us when we were checking out the Monster Hunter World Beta and that one video. And
you're super clear in my ears, it's perfect.
T-Rex.
But as far as you coming through, it's very distorted.
Oh, but it's attacking him! And spitting fire at him. That's great. But in the course of getting set up for the Monster Hunter World Beta and trying to make sure that I could aptly capture all of the chat audio with Kyle and Sean for that video, it wasn't a completely seamless experience. I did run into a few niggling weird little issues as I was trying to get everything set up to make sure I had the audio captured correctly. So today I thought it would be a good idea to go ahead and just create a troubleshooting video to show you guys some common problems that I found during the process of getting the Elgato Chatlink cable ready to go and what you can do to fix those issues. So let's go ahead and take a look at some troubleshooting you can do for the Elgato Chatlink cable. One of the weird things I noticed right off the bat was I was getting a really high-pitched, horrible whine after I connected the cable. And while I know the cable's only $9.99, I was expecting it to sound a little bit better than that in my headset as I was capturing the audio from the party. And as it turns out, I still have my PS4 DualShock plugged into the USB port so I could charge it because the battery was low. As soon as I unplugged it, the high-pitched whine went away. So I'm not sure if it was actually picked up in the capture itself or if you're experiencing that, but if you are using the Elgato Chatlink cable and you're getting sort of a weird high-pitched whine, you may want to consider using your controller wirelessly if possible, or make sure your controller is charged prior to trying to capture any audio that way, because at least when I did it, I actually had some weird high-pitched whine in my headset whenever I had it plugged into charge, and I was trying to use the Chatlink cable at the same time. So if you're
I
experiencing
got
that
the
behavior, go ahead
stream
and unplug
super
the power
clean,
cable and see if
super
that
clear.
fixes it.
It's just
Now, what if you
the
find out that you're getting your party's audio, but not your audio? So unless I'm mistaken, you can't actually capture your voice and your party's voice and the game audio all at the same time. So you need another way to get your voice in addition to feeding it directly into the controller through the 3.5mm input jack that you're using, with your headset that's connected to the Elgato Chatlink cable. So at this point, what I did to make sure that I was getting my audio captured as well is I actually had an external microphone that was connected directly to my computer, and that was a Blue Yeti. But, you can have like your built-in mic on your computer, or another microphone should work as well. But basically, you just want to make sure that it is detected by the Elgato software that you're capturing with, and also that you've got the commentary button enabled, and that way it will make sure that it captures your audio as well. So let's say you've got everything hooked up, you're capturing the party's audio, you're capturing your audio, you're getting the game audio, but it seems like you can't really hear the party that well in the chat. You're hearing the game audio pretty loud, but then you're not really hearing the party's voices at a level that's comfortable to listen to whenever you watch your video. If you find yourself in this situation, you probably just need to go to the device settings within the PlayStation 4 menu, and from there you can actually make adjustments to the party chat volume versus the game volume. And finally, let's say that you're capturing all of the audio, but you find that your audio is way louder than the party audio, or it's too quiet. In this case, what you want to do is adjust the gain either directly on your microphone, if your microphone has a gain adjustment setting like the Blue Yeti does that I use, or within the Elgato software itself where the live commentary mic is capturing all of your audio. You want to make adjustments to the gain here and either bump that up a little bit if you're too quiet, or bring it down if you're coming over too loud and overpowering the game audio and your friends' voices in party chat. That should be the bulk of the troubleshooting that I think I actually went through whenever I was trying to get the video set up for the Monster World Hunter Beta that's playing on the screen behind me. But if you guys experience any other issues or have any questions, especially if they're Mac specific, because that's actually what I use for my capture, feel free to let me know in the comments below and I'll do anything that I can to help out. But as far as the Elgato Chatlink cable itself for $9.99, I kind of wish it had just been included with capture cards, but I also understand that, not everybody is trying to capture through, that 3.5mm audio jack on their controllers either. And truthfully, it's only $9.99, so I'll go ahead and put a link to that also below if you want to pick one up through our Amazon affiliate link, and we'll get a little bit of scratch off that, full disclosure. But yeah, again, if you run into any issues with the cable after you receive it, or if you're just like...
If you sleep on your side, I bet you hate your pillow, and this is why. They might be as fluffy.
Alright guys, so you want to record in-game chat with you and your friends. You want to be able to hear them when you're recording, and you want to be able to hear your own voice when you're recording. This is how you 700. Didn't know that, I'm not. So let's get the link cable. Now, as far as audio, and all these settings can remain the same, or you can change them to what I have here, whatever works best for you. I'll just go through these settings too, because some videos I came across, people did not go through the how-to videos. They don't show you everything, and one thing can throw the whole thing off. Oops. There. Alright, so next we're going to go to, if you use the OBS, I'm going to show you the OBS software settings that I use as well. Let's head over to the OBS software. Alright, so now that you're in the OBS software here, if you're using that to record, go down to the bottom here. You'll see it'll say Elgato or something like that for you. I just changed the name to Xbox the Xbox thing here is my Elgato capture card. So I have the volume cranked to the max here, just so, because when you change it to analog, it's a lot harder to hear. That's why I cranked the decibels up in the Elgato software, and I cranked it up here as well. So you should be able to hear it fine. If you can't and it's still not coming through properly for you, click on the gear here, advanced audio properties, and change the decibels here again. So you can play around with the numbers there to see what works best for you. And then I'll just show you my settings, my audio settings here. So 48 kilohertz stereo sound, my microphone's the Yeti, it's plugged in. Oops, yeah, I don't know what I just did there. I'll just hit cancel. And then there's nothing else here. So those are my settings for the audio in the OBS. And that should do it. Now we'll go over to the Xbox. I'm going to go into World War II, into the headquarters, to see if I can get anyone to talk, to show you guys live that this actually works. Alright guys, now we're in Call of Duty World War II. I'm going to show you what the actual sound looks like.
Sounded like Dan's gonna join us here. I'm just trying to figure out why it's not picking you up. No, 'cause you're super clear in my ear. Alright, let's see here. Talk again, Dad. Mulletnator 70. Alright, try it again. Alright, try it again. Alright, try it again. Oh no, I'm just on YouTube right now trying to get the audio correct for you guys. I'm clear as day and you guys, I can barely hear you. It's ridiculous. Oh no, that's just because I got the I've got the stream going so I can hear what it sounds like while it's streaming to try to. All right, talk again. We're getting there. Is it echoing still for you guys? What do you mean, other people's voice? You mean like instead of hearing the game volume, you hear audio, like people's voice audio? Yeah. I've been playing with that. The only problem is, no, if I turn it all the way over to you guys, then I don't hear the game while we're playing.
Change it to stealth comms and it sounds awesome.
You changed it to stealth comms?
Yeah. Oh my god. So when you play it, you don't have that thing turned off so
Yes, 100%. I'm just trying to get it to where I'm literally playing with the settings to try to get it to. Alright, let's see here. Alright, you guys talk a little bit. Sorry.
Please don't echo. Sorry, echoing. Doesn't sound bad in my headset though.
I think I actually. We're close, boys. We're close. Alright, give me a couple bars now.
I'm not. How's that? Got sniped.
Alright, I think that's as clear as we're gonna get it for now. I'm good with it.
Oh, yeah.
Good lord, I'm ready to play. I'm tired of